Okay, so I think Sean Strickland is the latest fighter to kind of understand that if you get your name in the headlines, then more people are going to want to see you fight. Okay, there's a lot of fighters that did it. I mean, Conor McGregor always in the headlines. Colby Covington, like prior to putting on his little persona, he didn't get any fights. He was almost going to be dropped by the UFC, and then he came out and got freaking headlines, worldwide headlines, saying Brazil is like a dump. And then all of a sudden the world knows about him. And then he started fighting for the title, and he was like, he was so popular. People wanted to see him fight. People wanted to see him get beat. It's like fighters know they make headlines, and they put butts in seats. They get people to come. They get people to watch. You make the company money, and you make money. So they know if they put their name in the headlines, then they will in turn make more money, get more opportunity. That's the most important part, getting more opportunity. But opportunity leads to money, and they know this. And this is what Sean Strickland is doing. He knows, there's a lot of people doing that now. Some people a little more cringeworthy, but Sean Strickland is now coming out and saying a lot of things. And like I said, he understands. He understands what's going on, the way it works. And so now he's coming out and saying all these crazy things. He takes advantage of every opportunity that comes his way. It's like every time you have an opportunity to be on camera, to be in front of the camera, to do, have an interview, to whatever, TMZ, whoever talking to you, it's always an opportunity. It's an opportunity to put your names in the headlines. That way people want to see you get beat. That way people want to see you win. That way people want to see you fight. Because when people want to see you fight, people are going to pay to watch you. And when people pay to watch you, that means they're going to promote you more. You're going to get more opportunity. You're going to get more money. And so Sean Strickland's coming out saying all these crazy things. Adesanya calling him a little fairy, that he's Peter Pan with nail polish. And, the last time they had a press conference, and he basically stole the show because he was clowning on Adesanya with his pearl necklace. And, I broke a nail. Oh, I broke a nail. Like he was making fun of Adesanya, calling him pretty much like a little girly man for wearing a pearl necklace and fingernail polish and all that kind of thing. And it was pretty funny, talking about hentai and talking about how Adesanya probably, spanks it to freaking hentai and cartoons. And Adesanya was like, it's called hentai. Like, he's like, and yeah, I do it. But, basically he takes opportunity. He's being smart. He's being intelligent, taking the opportunity every time he presents himself to try to get his name in the headlines. I mean, his fight's coming up with Pereira. No, his fight just got announced with the last person Adesanya beat. And so basically he's doing more interviews, and he's coming out, and I guess they asked him a question about Nate Diaz, and he says, do you even really have to train for Nate Diaz? He knows that Nate Diaz is a tough guy. He has had a few losses recently, but he knows that you have to train for Nate Diaz. But it's a joke. Like, he comes out and says this joke, so it gets people talking. It gets the headlines. Like, he thinks you don't even have to train. Like, he was saying, not Makachev. The next person that is fighting Diaz, Chimaev. He was saying Chimaev probably doesn't even have to train. He could just go in there without training and beat him. Kind of like what Nate Diaz did to Conor McGregor. He didn't even train, and he beat him. So anyway, my point is, he's just coming out here and saying these things to get headlines, and that's a smart thing to do. Making fun of Adesanya, making fun of Nate Diaz, getting the headlines, and people want to see him fight. People want to see him win. People want to see him lose. Cannonier. Jared Cannonier is the last person that Adesanya beat. And now Cannonier, and actually it was the same night that Strickland lost to Pereira, Cannonier lost to Adesanya. So now they're gonna fight together, and it's kind of interesting. They were on the same fight card before. I think it was a co-main event and the main event, and now they're going to. I don't know if they're going to. That would be crazy if there were actually a main event on like a fight night or something like that, because that tells you right there that it works. If they're going to be on the main card, that tells you it works. What he's saying, getting attention, making the headlines, it freaking works. He gets more opportunity. Like, prior to him coming out and saying all this stuff about Rose Namajunas and her husband, and the bride and groom situation, and Adesanya, like, they never would have put him as like a headline. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to do it this time, but if they are, like, that proves that it works. Like, it's interesting when I first read that article about Nate Diaz and him saying, "Do you even have to train?" I was like, "What is this guy doing? He knows you have to train. Why is he making fun of Nate Diaz?" You know what I mean? But then I realized, like, oh wait, this guy takes advantage of every single opportunity that he can. Whenever he has the mic, whenever he has a camera on him, he takes the opportunity and tries to get headlines. And if they are going to be the main event, then it works. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think more fighters need to do this? Do you guys think this is corny, that they should just be able to do it, just from fighting? Or do you guys think it's great what he's doing, and more people need to do it, and it actually gives them opportunity? Because that's what I see. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. Peace.